Very creative mind, wonderful artist. How would you describe yourself, Mrs. Kitty?
Spastic cat person.
No. Spastic cat person, perfect. You do love cats. May I ask the origin of your username? Where did this Mrs. Kitty Doodle come from? What inspired that?
My username is actually a surname for my husband's username. He's Taper Doodle. Since his favorite animal is a tapir, I did my favorite animal, which is a cat, and we both like Doodle. So all the credit for the name goes towards him.
Would you ever change your username? Is this you?
This is just me. I like the Doodle. I think it works for me. I do drawing, so Doodle works for me doing drawing like that.
Yeah.
Cats are always going to be my favorite animal, so.
I like it. Don't change it. I don't meet a lot of kitty doodles. I feel like this is perfect for you. It fits your personality too.
Yeah. Hi, Odin. I'm being joined by my cat now.
Oh, what a kitty. Oh, you have 2 cats, yeah?
Yep, Odin and Pan.
Oh, how cute. Wait, do you have any dogs or just cats?
Just cats. We hope to get dogs soon, but
okay.
That won't be until we move and get a nice house.
I get you. What was I going to ask? For those of you who don't know you, I'm sorry. I often do that, and I'm sorry. I get very scatterbrained. For those of you who don't know you, Mrs. Kitty, what would you describe yourself as? An artist, a streamer, an entertainer? What do you go as if like being online the way you are?
Most of the time when it comes to my online persona, I just try to be as genuine as possible, just the same how I am in person. I love art. I love animals. I try my best to be a good person, and that's just me in person as well. I'm very nerdy. I'm very spastic sometimes. I'm very hyperactive, very scatterbrained.
I love your streams. You always have like music playing in the background. You're just chilling. I love it. I really do. Do you
well, of course, with the DMCA,
oh my god, yeah. Did you have to make up like a backup playlist or any of that? Like, you know, have non-copyrighted?
Since I haven't been online much lately because of day jobs and stuff,
I get you.
Haven't really decided what I'm gonna do as far as like streams when I get back into it, because I've just been sticking with TikTok for right now.
Oh, how's that going, by the way? I've seen you've been active on it, huh?
Yeah, pretty good actually. I post a bunch of art videos, and I started doing cosplay videos as well. So
I did see the ones you post on Twitter, and I'm like, oh my god, these are like very entertaining to watch. I can't imagine what your TikTok really looks like.
They're hilarious. I always find like the most randomest and funniest sounds.
I love it. How long did it? Oh, okay. As a boomer, I'm like a boomer. I'm like really old.
Me too. I'm only 25, so yeah. Me
too. How did you manage, I guess, learning the app? Because I feel like as a boomer, as myself, I feel like it'd be really difficult for me to learn a new app. There's like a lot of editing that goes in it, and I myself, I edit, but
it's actually really self-explanatory. It's
really
not that hard to learn.
Yeah. Okay, I was thinking it's like this giant Goliath of I have to learn how to edit and how people do slow-mo and stuff like that. Really?
Once you start playing around with it, it's really self-explanatory. It's like, oh, that's a new feature. Oh, that's a new filter I can use next time for something. And of course, you can always like make the video private before you decide you want to publish it completely.
Yeah. Okay.
Convenient, especially when you're just starting out.
Okay. May I ask, like, what's your core audience? Cosplayers? Is it artists too on TikTok? Like in your comments or the people that are viewing?
I think a lot of them are mostly just mutual people who enjoy art and like anime and stuff like that. I don't get a lot of cosplay people mostly. I just get like artists as well.
Oh, okay.
I usually try to focus my page around art as well. Just like my my Twitch channel, I try to focus around art mostly.
I see. Okay. Have you met artists on TikTok? Like, you know, connected with people in the community?
Oh yeah, I've met a lot of artists on there actually. There's a lot of really, really talented artists.
Oh.
I just did a artist character trade with somebody, DZ. They make really good character art. They do a lot of OC art. I really look up to them. They're younger than me, but I look up to them because they're actually really
I get that. I get that. I literally look up to a lot of streamers that are like younger than me. I'm like old. I'm like a dinosaur. I'm a fossil. I'm over here trying to be like cool, hip on Twitch, and like they inspire me. I'm like, I'll take this. I'll turn it into my own thing. They inspire me so.
is I'm really proud to see how kids like in the beginning of the year it was just talking about eating Tide Pods and stuff like that. Now
Oh my
Gen Z is
God,
like
let's talk
starting a
about that.
full-on
That's
movement.
scary. Some kids were actually getting hospitalized.
Yeah, I was hearing so many scary stories about kids like they had to like literally lock up the Tide Pods in like Walmart and stuff to make sure
Yes.
people wouldn't do it in the stores. And I'm like, you guys are crazy. I
Yeah.
remember when we had like the knife game when I was a kid and stuff like, but it was like stuff
Oh
that we
yeah.
would do that we could necessarily actually get hurt. It was something that you wouldn't get hurt too badly from that instead of sending you to the
Yeah.
hospital.
Well, I mean, like kids would never. I mean, I didn't know any kids that would do it with a knife, but like with a pencil.
Exactly. That's what everyone was always a pencil or a pen or something like that, and nothing that was actually gonna
Yeah.
hurt you.
But to ingest actual toxins.
Exactly.
Oh
That's what I was
wow.
thinking. And like the
Actually.
cinnamon challenge was also big too. I'm like,
Oh
that's not
yeah.
that bad.
Wait, how old is it? That's. I feel like the cinnamon challenge has been around for a while.
Cinnamon challenge I think was like back in 08. So yeah, it's been
That
around for a
old? No
while.
way.
Yeah, I know it makes me feel so old to think about it.
Oh my God, time flies by. I remember seeing something, I don't remember what it was. I think on Twitter, someone posted something about this game is this year's old. Those posts always make me feel so old. I'm like, I
Same.
remember when that game got released.
Like when they do like, oh, these 90s characters are would be this old. I'm like,
yeah,
wait, they'd be the same age
whoa.
as me? What the heck?
Mm-hmm. You know what's
It makes me
crazy
feel so old.
about feeling old? I'll look at other people who are the same age as me, and I'll be like, I don't look like that. I look frumpy and like weird and awkward. And I'll look at them, I'm like, they're 24. No way. No way.
Yep.
My God.
And then I'll look at kids now too, and it's like, wait, you're how old? Why
True.
are you young and look older than me?
True. So true. Oh my God. I don't know. Maybe it's got to be something in what they feed these kids. I don't know what it is. People end up looking older than they really do. I mean, I guess it could be people are better with fashion and like with makeup. Yeah.
Definitely. And nice, like I'll see, because I would definitely gear my style towards more like gothic and
Yeah.
like golf stuff like that, and dark like emo and scene stuff like that. That was like popular when I was a kid. But
did you go through that phase?
Like a part of that. Yeah. Well,
you did?
I wouldn't call it a phase.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Lifestyle.
Yeah, lifestyle. I'm sorry.
No, you're good. But yeah, and I see kids do that now, and it's like, I wish I was that goth when I was your age.
I feel like being goth, or like I guess what people call it conventional, like e-boy, you know, there's the whole meme, big titty goth girlfriend. Like now it's cool to be that.
Yeah, definitely.
But I feel like back then it's like people were kind of like just outcasts if you were different. Yeah. Yeah. I used to have a friend in high school. She was very goth, and like we always hung out, and whenever I'd be, you know, I'd try to introduce her like to meet other like of my other friends, because I think I had friends in like not a wide range, but I had a couple friends and they were from different cliques.
The social butterfly.
Not really. I don't know what it is. I feel like some people took my silence as like, hey, I could talk to you, which I don't mind.
Awesome,
I don't mind. Yeah.
Was a safe person
I think so.
I think you're a really awesome person.
Honestly. Oh no, my God, Mrs. Kitty, no. I am.
Person I've ever met on Twitch, honestly. Like, you're the best.
No, go follow Mrs. Kitty now, right there. Mods, please. Can we spam Mrs. Kitty's Twitch, please? Any mods in chat? I'm sorry, my mods might be asleep. Listen. Do you have a TikTok?
Everyone subscribe to Swiss because Swiss
please,
is the best
no,
ever.
no. Listen, click on her name, click on that link right there, follow. Please tell me you have your TikTok in like your panels.
I believe so. I think it's
okay. There. If you're on TikTok, dude, get on the ball. Get on the ball. Do you follow on TikTok? Do you subscribe? What is that called? Follow?
It's follow. A lot of people do follow for follow, so that way you have your mutuals and stuff like that. And you do the back and forth kind of thing, because I know on Twitch it's not encouraged to do the follow for a follow kind of thing.
Yeah.
On Twitch is actually encouraged, because that way you guys both end up on the FYP page before you.
I hear the algorithm is crazy.
It is. It really is.
Like I could start off watching something random, and then it will just know what I like.
Exactly. Yeah. And it will sometimes match your mood. So like if you're in a crappy mood or if you're in a good mood.
That's kind of scary.
Yeah. It's weird.
It scares me a bit. It scares me just a bit. I'm scared of robots. I'm scared of also hi Taper, how you doing? Yeah, that scares me. It scares me because I feel like one day robots are just gonna kill us. They're gonna take over. It's gonna happen. AIs are getting smarter. Yes, 100%. I don't even trust my consoles. I'm no.
Exactly.
No.
Exactly. Yeah. TikTok, it's there are good sides and bad sides of it, just like with Twitch, with any place.
Yeah,
So it's
yeah.
just better finding your people. So when you go on there and you hang out, if it's your first time, just look for the people that you know from other platforms, and it usually
Mm-hmm.
makes it a safe place. And that's what I did when I first joined it. I just looked for people I knew that I liked from other places, so I just
Oh, okay.
followed them that way.
Are celebrities on there? Like, I don't know
Oh,
anything about
definitely,
TikTok.
definitely.
Really?
There's one of the first celebrities that they showed me on there was what's his name from I Am Legend? What is his name?
Oh,
Will
Will
Smith.
Smith? Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, and I'm like, that's awesome. He has his own channel. He does videos with his family and stuff. I'm like, this is so cool.
That's wholesome. I hear he has a
Yeah,
YouTube too,
definitely.
I think.
Yep,
I don't want.
he has a
Oh,
YouTube as
okay.
well.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's
it's like
crazy.
there's a lot of cool celebrities on there. There's like they'll be like, oh, you're on this side of TikTok, you're on celebrity TikTok, you're on beauty TikTok and stuff like that.
Wow, so there's like genres.
Yeah.
Okay, this is blowing my
Yep.
mind.
Yep.
Okay.
It's just like YouTube. It's just very short videos though, and they're talking about getting
Uh-huh.
to 3 minute videos soon too.
Oh,
Which
what's
I
the
think
length
is
now?
really insane. I think it's 1 minute still.
Okay.
1 minute videos.
You know, it's like, what was Vine? I think it was like 60 seconds? About a minute?
Yep.
So
Yep.
it's,
It was
okay.
60 seconds. It's basically just Vine but revamped.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I've always thought of making one, but like what would I put on there? Like my VODs and like clips, they go on Instagram.
Honestly,
I don't know.
I see a lot of Twitch usually they go on there and they put like their highlights and stuff like that, or funny moments that they have.
Really?
Yep. Or like if they have like a lot of followers that are mainly from TikTok, they'll like do challenges from their Twitch.
Yeah.
Like, hey, I redeemed this, and now you have to make this video. Or you
Oh, that's it. Oh my God, that's a whole new level then.
Exactly.
Wow.
And that's a whole new reach that people can do, and I thought
Yeah.
that was awesome.
That's crazy.
It's great marketing, I think.
It
Honestly.
is. It really
social
is.
media marketing.
Mm-hmm. It really is. I was gonna say, what are the? Do you know like the terms like of like what can't you do? Is it like Twitch where they have their TOS and somewhat
They definitely
vague?
have their terms of service. No like violence or hurting yourself.
Yeah,
or,
yeah.
Committing crimes on camera and stuff like that.
Okay.
If you get political, or if you're talking about COVID or something like that, they'll obviously put a trigger warning and stuff like that.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're pretty good at trying to get on top of that. The Twitch team, they have their moments where they're not paying attention to something and it gets insane and people get really upset. But you have to remember, these videos happen so fast that it takes a minute for people to get a hold of it, and it's not necessarily someone's fault for it. You can't really get mad too much at it. They're not doing something about it as fast as they can.
Yeah.
Because they try their best. I try to give people the benefit of the doubt, and then when it's their job, that they make sure that they try to make a safe place for mostly everyone.
Yeah, I get you. I see the ones that are. Yeah, I really hope that they. I mean, the thing with Twitch is like it can be kind of vague. There's not like set rule. I mean, there are your set like obviously no bodily fluids. Don't attack anyone, hate raids, avoid all that, but sometimes it's like when they review you, it can be very vague, and some people tend to cross the line by accident, or like, let's say like I don't know, like someone accidentally flashes a schlong on, and then like one person will be banned for a week, and then the other person will be banned for like a day, so it's iffy.
And usually with TikTok, they'd usually just take the page down if you have like too many violations, like your video will get taken down if something like that happens.
Oh, really?
Yeah. They'll just like straight up just block the video, and only you can view it, no one else can view it.
I was gonna ask, is it like where you get 3 strikes like on YouTube? I think it's 3 strikes on YouTube.
I'm not for sure how many strikes it is, but I know if you have just too many against you, like if your videos are getting reported back to back, your account will just basically go and disappear.
Yeah.
You can't log in.
I wonder if they have like rules or like I guess just precautions set in place for people who mass report, because that's the thing on Instagram, and Instagram doesn't really do much about that.
They haven't really figured out, because there's a lot of people using that as to advantage, where they're like doing that to people who don't deserve to get taken down.
Really?
Like, they're reporting and making multiple accounts and getting people in trouble for no good reason.
Mm-hmm.
And
that's awful.
It's kind of sucky.
Yeah.
You have to remember, TikTok and Musical.ly are relatively new. They're newer than most social media, honestly.
Wait, was Musical.ly TikTok?
Yes.
Okay.
Was TikTok
rebranded?
TikTok, yeah.
Oh, okay. All right.
But yeah.
I have a question here.
Relatively new, and they're still working kinks out.
Mm-hmm. Definitely.
I'm not like I do not speak for TikTok, and I'm not a representative.
No, yes. Let's clarify.
Like the app, and I would, yeah.
Mm-hmm. This is Mrs. Kitty's thoughts are her own. Her opinions are her own. Okay. All right. So don't go bashing
Just in
Mrs.
case anyone gets that twisted.
Yeah.
If I say something's wrong, don't take my word for it.
Yeah. Also me, I'm kind of Pepega. I just things I don't know. I talk from my own mind, okay? Chat. All right. Cool. Cool. Okay. Tell me about an encounter with a customer or a viewer or someone from your stream that really like touched your heart. Something that melted your soul and you just felt like overwhelming, I guess. I don't want to say gratitude, but like it really just touched you.
I actually have like anytime someone like gives me a sub or something like that, I automatically just feel like, oh, you felt so inclined that you like my stream so much that you want to spend money on me.
Yeah.
And I had this one guy, Yin. He would like bomb my channel with subs, and it just made me feel so special. Like, he did it on my birthday, and I'm like,
Oh my
you're too awesome. Yeah, it
god.
just like it was. I cried on stream and everything.
Oh.
Yeah,
Have you? That is flippin' wholesome. Do you still talk to them now? Like they're in your Discord, or like do you still talk to them now?
I try to make sure I keep up and track with them. Like I said, it's I'm bad at like messaging people first.
Same.
So if people,
Same.
yeah, if they message me, then I'm like, oh, I've been talking to you the whole time. I haven't stopped talking to you.
Mm-hmm.
But, yeah, I get so scatterbrained where I'm like, oh wait, we haven't talked for this long.
Yeah, I swear. Sometimes I'll be like, I feel like I've known them for a year or something, and it's only been like 2 months.
Yeah, but definitely, I have the little community that I had over on Twitch before I stopped streaming for a little while. It was wholesome. It was very nice. There was a lot of nice people that would stop by and just hang out and talk about art and stuff like that.
It's beautiful. I love that. Your community seems just like such a great place to be around, even if you're just chilling and you just want to watch you draw. Like it's
a better community.
Okay, nope. This isn't get to know Swiss. This is get to know Kitty. Chat. We want the great question. Also, if you have a question, I'm gonna pull some from Discord a little later. If you have any more questions, please drop them in the Discord under podcast. Definitely. Any questions, I'll pull them up. I got a list here, but I'll pull yours up. If you got a question, or if you want to ask in chat and you don't want to put it in Discord, post it in chat. I'll be able to read it.
Yeah, definitely. I honestly, I've been hanging out on your channel. I check your panels all the time, and like I always just think that you have such a great chemistry with your chat all the time.
I'm gonna cry. No, you give me way too much credit. Honestly, I feel like you guys just give me way too much credit for that. Honestly,
no,
I appreciate it though. I really do.
At the same time is awesome.
I struggle completely.
You're better than I would be. I don't game, so I'm like I have no idea what to do. Blah blah blah.
I never know what to do, honestly.
Thing from your chat, honestly.
I mean, I'm grateful for all the support that I get, like, you know, from the subscription to the bits to the donos. I'm always thankful for that. But the ones that always stand out are like the little random messages I'll get in our Discord or even in chat. Sometimes I don't acknowledge them because I'll read it fast in my head while I'm playing. But I see those messages where someone's like, I really like being here. Or I feel safe being here. Someone once told me that, like, you know, that I'm like the only streamer they watch on Twitch. And to me, I'm like, I'm gonna cry, but I don't cry on stream. I just have trouble with showing emotions. But that kind of stuff really like touches my heart. I always feel like a part of me inside. I'm gonna remember that. I'm gonna remember that, and I'm gonna go to bed, and I'm gonna remember that because that. You're
so wholesome.
No, please. Oh my god. See, okay, don't switch this again. No, this is not about me. Oh my god. What's something people don't understand about what you do online? Like, what's a question you always get asked as an artist, as being on TikTok, or...
Honestly, a lot of people get very confused that I'm able to draw digitally. They're always
really
curious about it. Because I guess, just like with the whole TikTok thing is very new, so people don't understand it.
Yeah, me.
Watching people do a digital art is very new. So it's like, I have a graphics tablet, so it's not necessarily I can see what's on my tablet I'm drawing. I see it on my computer screen, not on the tablet, and I'm drawing from my my controller to the computer.
Yeah.
Not to the tablet to the computer and stuff like that, because there's different ways of doing it and stuff like that. There's some people that draw with their mouse, and I'm like, how the heck do you do that with a mouse?
Like, draw with a mouse?
Draw these like Mona Lisas, and I'm like, how are you drawing with a mouse? But yeah, I use a pen though when I draw.
Okay. Do you draw like off of the tablet? Like, do you ever just like sketch with pencil and paper, or like any of that?
That's actually how I used to draw before I got my drawing tablet. I just drew normally. So yeah, it was just in a sketchbook, and I would just draw. And I would just sketch with pencil and paper. And then I would just draw. And then I would just sketch with pencil and paper. And then I would just sketch with pencil and paper. And then I would just sketch with pencil and paper. And then I would just sketch with pencil and paper. And then I would just sketch with pencil and paper. And then I would just sketch with pencil and paper. And then I would just sketch with pencil and paper. And then I would just sketch with pencil and paper. And then I would just sketch with pencil and paper. And then I would just sketch with pencil and paper. And then I would just sketch with pencil and paper. And then I would just sketch with pencil and paper. And then I would just sketch with pencil and paper. And then I would just sketch with pencil and paper. And then I would just sketch with pencil and paper. And then I would just sketch with pencil and paper. And then I would just sketch with pencil and paper. And then I would just sketch with pencil and paper. And then I would just sketch with pencil and paper. And then I would just sket because as growing up, I was always just the kid that, hey, I don't know what you like, but I know you draw, so here's paper.
Ah. Oh, I was gonna ask you that. When did you know that like art is your thing? Like that's like, something that you love. When did it click? Like, I love doing this. I'm gonna just keep doing this.
Honestly, the first time I can think about me like enjoying art and just doing stuff around art was like when I was in elementary school when I literally cut class to go help out my art teacher clean up the room
Oh.
just because it was the art room.
Mm-hmm.
I was totally supposed to get into trouble, but they realized, hey, she's not causing trouble. She's literally just cleaning.
She's a good bean. Leave her alone. Yeah.
But I was supposed to be in math class, and I'm like,
screw math, art.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But no, kids, do your math.
Yeah, do your math for sure. Yeah, I'm not advocating for that.
Just stuff like that.
100%. Yeah, finish school, please.
Pursue. If I was better at math, I could be better at measurements.
Yeah. Yeah. That's wholesome. I love that. Oh, speaking of you being young in high school, if you could talk to your 18-year-old self, what would you tell her? Young Mrs. Kitty. What would you tell her? Anything, whether it be about art, like learning a new, I guess, skill for drawing, whether it be tablet or like through your hand.
I think it would be more, hey, don't worry about what other people are doing with their art.
Yes.
Just focus on yours.
Mm-hmm.
I get that a lot where people are like, well, this person is only this old, or they've only been doing this for this long, and they're this good. And that was always all I could think about is the artists I looked up to, and I'm like, I'm never gonna be like them. Well, that's the whole point of art. You're not supposed to be like anyone else. You're supposed to be yourself. But yeah,
I see that in the streamer community too, honestly. Yeah, like other streamers.
It's with anything that you do.
Why do we do that? I hate that. I hate that we do that to ourselves sometimes.
It's
I don't
a
know.
human thing to be jealous or envious of other people.
Yeah. But it's not like you're gonna go out and like bash them. I wouldn't go that far. I'd be just compare myself.
It's more of like, hey, I admire you and I wish I could be like you.
Yeah. Oh my god. Yeah. I feel that.
Because I thought the same thing when I saw your chat. I'm like, you get so many people actually talking in your chat. I wish I had people talking. And I'm like, this is so awesome. I love hanging out.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you sent a link to the TikTok? To her TikTok? Let me see. Give me 1 second. Let me pull it up so our mods can have it. If you don't mind, Mrs. Kitty. If we could post that in chat. Give me 1 second here. Also, for those of you who don't know, at the moment, we're speaking to the very wonderful Mrs. Kitty Doodle. She's a flippin' talented artist, honestly. She's such a wonderful soul. And if you want to get to know her... Say what? Say again?
I just do the doodle.
Oh, what's the doodle?
I just do the doodle.
Give me 1 second. Sorry, my brain is on.
Taper wanted to say hi.
There we go. Oh, hi, Taper. Hey, everyone, welcome. Mods, can we save this? Oh, that's a fat link, actually.
Hi, Swissy.
Oh, hi. Hello. Also, thank you, everyone. The bits, the raids. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I really appreciate you. Thank you so much. What was my next question here? I have my notes. I'm sorry. I'm still very scuffed. I'm a scuffed podcaster.
Take your time.
I'm not organic yet. Greenie, disregard. Greenie. Oh my god. I'm sorry. My mods are going crazy right now.
I'm not organic. I'm a robot.
Oh, but we can't trust robots. So now what?
Beep boop bop.
Okay. I like that answer. Ooh, okay. Good one. If the whole world fell to crumbles, God forbid. If you don't believe in God, energies forbid. I don't know. I need to find another word for that. Okay. And all that's left is a book about you. What's one chapter in that book called? And what's that chapter about? This is the book that's gonna be left behind to let the world know who you are.
I honestly would hope it would be everything's going to be okay. And
let's see, I'll follow Mrs. Kitty.
Literally about it literally just be about stuff that was hard, but hey, you're still alive at this point in the book.
Things you overcame, right?
So on like that. Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
I would want a chapter just to say it's okay.
That's beautiful. Oh my god, Mrs. Kitty book when? No, it's not. No. Thank you, Greenie. Thank you. Yes, check out her TikTok. Y'all, click the link. I promise you won't be disappointed. That's not cheesy at all, Mrs. Kitty. I love that. That's wholesome.
I am a giant cheese ball.
Tapir says title of the sorry Tapir I'm so taper. I'm sorry. Getting over it with Mrs. Kitty Doodle. What is okay? That's what he said. The title of the book would be Getting Over It with Mrs.
Yep, getting over it. That's another way to put it.
Okay, what's an important thing you learned since being on the internet? Not even just Twitch or not even just TikTok. Just what have you learned since being on the internet?
Honestly, just don't take things at face value because
100%.
Spread around so easily,
and
you can't believe everything that you read. And that's a lesson that everyone's going to tell you when you first join the internet. Don't believe everything you read.
Yeah.
Research, make your own decisions. Don't make anyone else's thoughts your own thoughts. Do what feels right to you, and if it's hurting yourself or it's hurting others, don't do it.
I agree 100%. Sometimes you just have to take yourself out of toxic communities. I've had to do that before. Exactly. Sometimes you just got to leave. It's just how it is.
Don't take things at face value.
Let's take a turn in this podcast. Honestly, Mrs. Kitty, this is like our Halloween podcast. So I have some spoopy questions that I want to ask you. Yeah.
Halloween's honestly my favorite holiday.
I knew it. This is why I said you were perfect. This is why. I'm like, this, Mrs. Kitty, yes, perfect. I need to have her during October. Well, explain why it's your favorite, I guess. Why is it your favorite, Mrs. Kitty?
Because it's the one time of the year where everything is weird, but it's okay to be weird.
Yes.
And loving scary stuff and being part of the goth community and stuff like that, and liking alternative stuff is not always like welcome during any time other than like around October and during Halloween and spooky season. So it just feels natural.
Yeah. Do you have a favorite outfit that you've worn? It could be through any Halloween, past Halloweens. Have you ever had a costume that you're like, this is me. I love this. I love this outfit. This is good.
Or
do you not dress up?
I do dress up. Like I like doing cosplays and stuff like that. So I really dived into dressing up as an adult because I have money to spend on cosplays and stuff now. I think honestly my favorite costume I made, like I handmade it, was my Eevee costume that I made for YomaCon. And that wasn't even necessarily for Halloween. It was for going to a convention. Because I made the actual whole costume. Yeah.
How long did that take?
It actually didn't take that long. I got to work on it while I was at work and stuff like that because it was slow. I made the ears and a huge fluffy tail. I bought a skirt and a hoodie to go with it. And
you went all out.
Yeah, definitely.
Wow. I hear cosplaying is like really expensive, so I feel like that's what deters a lot of people.
It can be very expensive, but definitely if you are interested, start out by thrifting, like by going to thrift stores and buying it pre-used or handmade and stuff like that. Doing that way.
I wonder if there's like websites to help.
You definitely have good advice about like how starting out with cosplay stuff like that because he's been in the community longer than I have.
Does Taper cosplay as well, or?
Yes, he does. He actually went as a giant mascot Pikachu dressed as Luffy from One Piece.
I feel like I've seen this image before. Did you share this with me? I think Taper.
We shared the picture before.
I knew it. I was like, I knew this sounds familiar. That's crazy. I wonder how much that suit costs. It's gotta.
It wasn't that bad. Honestly, I think it was like only like $200, but that was plus shipping because it was coming all the way from I think it was coming from China. So it was mostly shipping that we had to pay for, but it was definitely worth it. We plan on turning it into a Minichu for next time we use the costume. So it's definitely gonna get a lot more than a few uses out of it.
Okay. Yeah, Pikachu. Damn. Okay.
Yeah.
Do you have a next costume? Well, first of all, are you dressing up this Halloween?
I am dressing up for this holiday. My job I'm working at is Spencer, so I actually get to dress up at work because it's encouraged to.
They actually let you
as the peanut butter.
I think we're lagging. Sorry, what was that?
I was just saying I get to dress up for work, and I'm planning on going as the peanut butter jelly time banana.
Wait, the one that dances, the peanut butter jelly, that one?
Yep, exactly. Yep.
That's so old school. That's so.
I know. That's why I'm like, I got the banana, but I went to get the maracas. I actually got
You
tiny
got the
maracas, so I'm like, this
maracas?
is just even better. Yep, I
Real,
got tiny
actual,
maracas I
real?
can carry around.
How
Yep, it was Taper's idea, and it was
cute.
awesome.
Oh my god, please tell me you'll upload pictures on your social media and stuff.
Definitely. I have
Oh
a
my
few on my
god.
TikTok already of me wearing it a few times.
Wait,
Definitely, I will definitely take.
where'd you find the banana? Like the like the
Oh,
whole
we found the banana. We found the banana costume at Walmart, and I got the maracas off of Amazon.
They have banana costumes at Walmart.
Yep.
Maybe I just don't go out. Whoa,
Oh,
okay.
well, with everything that's been going on, Meyer. Oh, that's where we got it at Meyer.
Okay.
Yeah. It with everything that's going on, honestly, a lot of stores just look like they put out what they had left from last year because a lot of people
Yeah,
are not really
probably.
going out, unfortunately.
Yeah. That's what I was gonna ask. Is Halloween canceled? I mean, like, it's gotta be.
I don't think it's
Pandemic. I don't know.
canceled. A lot of people I've heard on Facebook, they're talking about making, instead of like Easter baskets, they're making boo baskets, which is
Oh,
adorable.
that's
Yeah, that's cute.
cute. Something
So
for the
I
kids.
think people are trying to keep the happy spirits going around. Because like when at my job, we were handing out Red Bulls to people who deserved them because of the holidays, and it was like,
Oh,
hey, even though you're gonna be tired and working, here's a Red Bull.
that's so wholesome. I love
Yeah, and
that. But
I thought that was a good sponsor we got from our store.
I agree with what Taper said. Halloween has changed. At least like not even like just because of the pandemic. I meant like it seems like it's
Definitely.
really changed. Parents now kind of drive their kids throughout their neighborhood. You don't have to really walk. It's I mean, I don't have children, so I don't know exactly if it's everywhere that's like this, but
It's like that around here. A lot of kids I know are like, "Hey, it's too cold because I'm in Michigan, so it's definitely too cold to be walking around, and your costume's gonna be covered up anyways."
Yeah.
So yeah, but I do remember going around trick or treating with my grandma, and she would have her van, but we would have so we could actually wear our costumes out and stuff like that, and then we do our big pile of candy in the living room and do our trading.
Yeah. Oh, trading candy, dude. I remember doing that with my siblings, man. I don't like this, but give me that. Yeah.
Yep.
Wow.
Do you have any favorite Halloween movies you like watching around this time?
I actually haven't watched any Halloween movies as of lately. I know. I don't know. I've been wanting to watch Hocus Pocus. I'm like, you know what? I've just been so busy. I feel like it's sad. As an adult, it's just like you get so busy sometimes. Hocus Pocus, though, 100%.
It's good to just like sit down and just like, hey, I'm gonna watch a movie and then fall asleep to it.
True. Let me reminisce on an old childhood like movie and fall asleep.
Exactly. Yeah,
Do you have a favorite?
That's Halloween as an adult.
True. Let me buy myself candy.
Yeah.
Do you have a favorite movie? Favorite Halloween movie? I feel like I know. But give it to me.
Nightmare Before Christmas.
I knew it. I think you've told me this. Sorry, I get excited because I feel like I knew it.
No,
okay,
there you go. I like that one, and honestly, a lot of people think it's weird, but I like James and the Giant Peach. It's not necessarily a Halloween movie, but it's just like it has that like Tim Burton-esque kind of feel to it.
Yeah, no, I get
just,
you.
Like I like it.
Did you ever get scarred with a scary movie as a child? Like, did a movie ever scare you? It doesn't even have to be Halloween. Horror.
It was a horror movie, frankly, that I actually did get scarred really badly to the point where, as an adult, it bothers me still.
I have one too. I'll share mine after you. Go.
So the movie Signs with the aliens.
Oh, okay.
The clicking and just that whole movie freaks me out so bad that I can't even watch it without having a bad anxiety attack and everything.
Really?
Yeah, it's like scared me. That stop. My husband's like trying to mess with me.
Oh no!
So I can't do aliens. That's the one thing that freaks me out so bad.
That was actually one of my questions I have listed in my notes for the podcast. Do you believe in aliens?
I believe in stuff that if I can't necessarily see it or prove it away with science, then there is a possibility that it could be, because anything is possible. Honestly, in this world, is not we're not the only things that could exist in the vastness of space. Honestly,
I think they're real.
Like, there's no way. Like, there's no 1 in a million chance. I mean, there are 1 in a million chances.
I've seen some.
Happens, but
I've seen some.
Yeah.
I've seen some things, chat, but my chat already knows that, but we don't have to go into that. I've seen.
Oh, you're good.
I've seen, chat. I'm kidding. Let me stop.
I've had moments where I swear I thought I saw something, and I'm like, I can't explain that away at all. It's like I have no idea what I can do.
Have you had like a creepy experience being home alone? Like where you've seen
I've
stuff?
actually had a few creepy experiences, honestly.
Really? Oh my god, I'm interested. Tell me. If you
So
feel comfortable, of course.
yeah, it's fine. I grew up with my mom. She considered herself Wiccan, so she
Mm-hmm.
believed in like all kind of like spiritually stuff like that and everything
Yeah,
like
yeah.
that. And as an adult, I still carry that on as in my beliefs as an adult because it's kind of hard not to be able to prove that at all.
Mm-hmm.
And honestly, I've had moments where I could have sworn up and down I like talked to old family members that have been long passed away or had something following me around or like trying to scare me.
Really?
Yeah.
Do you feel like a presence sometimes?
When I was living in my grandmother's house, I did definitely would feel my grandpa around me all the time, but I think it was just because how close we were. That's why I would always feel him nearby with me.
Mm-hmm. Have you ever had
Yeah.
like I guess like in your dreams seeing like a family member?
Oh yeah, I've definitely had a lot
You've
of
had
those
that?
before. Yeah.
Okay.
I've had I always had this dream when around the same time when he passed of me and
Mm-hmm.
him in his car listening to the radio and going to go pick up lottery tickets and eating candy Rolos.
Aw, that's
Yeah,
wholesome.
because my grandpa, I was people get upset. Some people who I'm close to will get upset when I say my grandpa is my best friend. Will always be my best friend
Mm.
because yeah,
It's
we were
just like
just
an
that close.
unbreakable bond. Yeah.
Yeah,
I love that. That's so
yeah, and
wholesome.
I have this memory of asking my grandpa like, "Will you be my guardian angel one day?" And he's like, "Yes." So whenever I see a white butterfly, I know it's him.
Oh my god, my heart can't take all of this. That's so sweet. My mom has a horror story.
I'm getting death glare because the
Why?
taper's like, "Hey, I thought I was your best friend." I'm like,
Oh,
my grandpa's my best friend
it's
still.
it's okay. She could have two best friends. It's okay. It's
Yeah,
cool. It's
exactly. I can have
cool.
two best
More
friends.
than one best friend. Yeah.
Yeah.
My mother has some awfully terrifying stories, but like to sum up,
Really?
I guess like to tie in with that, but hers was like a horror, kind of like yours, but not sweet. Like she
Okay.
would like, I guess it was like I don't want to say a rival, but it was like when she was a teenager or something that this person who
Mm-hmm.
like hated my mother's guts passed away, and
Oh wow.
she used to always wear like I guess like this favorite sundress or something. And in Guatemala, they have like skirts and like their traditional clothing that they wear.
Uh-huh.
So this
Yeah.
woman hated my mother, and one day, randomly, out of the blue, she passed away. I don't remember how she passed away, but
Mm-hmm.
my mother would tell me that like she just passed away one day, and she remembers the family crying and like because they lived in the same like village, the same area.
Yeah.
So one day she was like outside playing on her own because she had siblings, but like in Guatemala, she was like the baby, right? And so like,
Uh-huh.
the other siblings were older. They were doing their own thing while she was like the baby of the family. So she's out playing on her own one day, and she sees that woman that hated her, well, a teenager, I
Uh-huh.
guess I call her woman, but that teenager, right? The person that she knew that hated her, walking across the street,
Oh
but
my
she passed
gosh.
away, and so she was frozen in fear.
Yeah,
She
I
didn't
would
want
be
to get
scared.
up. She wore the same outfit, that favorite outfit that she wore, and she remembers looking down, like she stared at her face, and I remember her telling me this story because she was freaked out, telling her like, this is my mom as like I want to say like 30 years old. She's telling me this story. She's
yeah.
like looking at her face, she pans down, like her gaze goes towards her feet. This woman has no feet. She's
That's
floating.
scary.
And she was frozen in fear. And she said
That's
she
scary.
remembers
I
that
would have
woman.
left. I would have
Yeah.
noped so
Yeah,
fast.
true. But she was like frozen in fear. And she said she remembers the woman turning at her, looking at her, and just staring at her. Would not break eye contact. Just stared
Oh
at
my
her.
god.
And I remember that story, and I'm like, oh
That
my
sounds like
god.
the girl was in shock herself to be seeing her.
Right? Oh my god. I mean, she hated my mom. I don't remember why they had like a rivalry, but she hated my mom.
Oh, I've had people like that where I'm like, I just don't like you. I don't know what
Oh
it
yeah,
is. And we
personalities just don't
get
clash.
along.
Yeah, I don't. My mom couldn't have been like more than 14 maybe. She said she was like
Yeah,
barely
around that
teenager.
age, you definitely have people who are like, oh, I don't like you.
Yeah, for sure. But yeah, that's
I
like
sounds like the girl was just as shocked. Like, how am I seeing you? I don't like you. Why am I
yeah.
seeing you?
I thought I was resting in peace, and she just doesn't
Yeah,
like my mom. Yeah.
just
Damn.
grimming her from the grave.
Yeah. It's awful though. And she told me another story about her. It's kind of like similar to the butterfly one, but for her it was like it was like a type of beetle. It was like a national like Guatemalan beetle or something. She just knew that it was her grandfather.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. I
Yeah.
like stories like that when people's like, "Hey," I know it was my family member saying, "Hey," or
Mm-hmm.
just letting you know.
I have an interesting one. I don't know if I told chat though, but it's like in regards to like the afterlife with my little
Really?
brother. Well, I'm gonna sum up the story, so it's not too long. But
Okay.
my younger brother,
Mm-hmm.
he was really sick, and I think he had surgery. I'm trying to remember because this was so long ago, and I'm trying to remember the
Mm-hmm.
story because she hasn't told me in a long time. She hasn't retold the
Mm-hmm.
story. Um,
Okay.
my younger brother was like really sick. He was like gravely sick. Like he just got out of surgery, and like I don't know if he had an infection or something, but he was really sick. And he was laying like on my mother. I think he was like a toddler. I'm not sure how old he was at this time, but he was like laying on my mother, and he was laying
Mm-hmm.
in an awkward position, like his head and like I think he had something wrong with his. I think it was like his respiratory area, so his breathing was not the same. So he's laying on my mother and in an uncomfortable like position. And my mother like was dreaming. She was like knocked out because I guess she was staying up all night making sure that he was okay.
Yeah.
And so in her dream, she remembers like hearing her father's voice, and she was very close with her father. Well, my grandfather, but I never met him, so I just say her father. She
Mm-hmm.
was really close with my grandfather, and she remembers in her dream hearing him say like wake up. And my grandfather has the same name as my younger brother. Like she named him after my grandfather, and she's like wait, she
Oh.
remembers hearing my grandfather, her dad, saying my brother's name, which is the same name as him. And then she feels someone like touch her shoulder, like to wake
Mm-hmm.
up. And she wakes up and she sees my brother in that uncomfortable situation. And like she like immediately picks him up, and she's like, I remember her telling the story. She's like, I know that it was my grandfather telling her to wake up, and that like something bad could happen if you leave him in this uncomfortable position, like wake up.
Oh,
And
that's
I was like,
awesome.
oh, because I remember her telling me this, and it
Protecting
was
them.
like she was like very touched and moved when that happened.
Yeah, that's awesome. They were protecting them, looking
Yeah,
out for the family. That's
yeah.
awesome.
That's all the ghost
I
stories
like stories
I
like that.
think I have, and that's wholesome. I have like
Yeah,
horror
yeah.
ones, but I think I've told all
I
those
I
already.
I've, I I think I have like a one whole like scary one where I just couldn't like. I think it was like when I was living at my grandma's house. This is like our third time living back at her house,
Mm-hmm.
and for some reason I was sleeping in the den area or the TV room,
Yeah.
and I had like a blow up mattress in the corner where I was sleeping, and it was dark, and I'm getting ready to fall asleep.
Mm-hmm.
But I could have sworn up and down someone came in the room, sat on the couch, and just let out a long sigh,
I am scared.
and it
What do
was
you
like dead
mean?
quiet.
What did it
It was just
sound?
dead quiet, and I'm like, I don't want to move because I was on the opposite side of the door, so I couldn't get to the door to get out because I would have to pass it from the couch, and I'm like, I don't want to
Oh
leave
my
from the couch.
god.
And
Oh
then all
my.
of a sudden, I heard someone coughing in the room with me, and I just like
Stop.
bolted out of the
Leave.
room.
No.
Yeah. There was nobody
Wait.
else in the house with me. I went in my mom's room, like I could have sworn there was somebody in the room. She's like, everyone's asleep. What do you mean?
Oh my
And we went in there. There
god.
was nobody in there. My uncles, my sister, everybody was nope. Everyone was just dead asleep. And I'm like, what's going on?
You physically felt them sit like next to you?
Yeah. Well, not sitting next to me. I just heard like you know how when if there's an old couch, you can hear someone
Yeah,
sit
it
down.
kind of squeaks
There's
or
like
like
the
it makes a
rustling
little.
sound. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, the
Okay.
rustling sound. And I'm like that freaked me out.
Oh my
And the only other
god.
one I could think of is when we were in our apartment this time,
Mm-hmm.
and it was storming out, and the window was like blowing the blinds, and I'm again trying to go to sleep,
Mm-hmm.
and all of a sudden I just see like this lady crawl into my room from the window with a spider body, and again I just
Um.
bolt out the room. I'm like, nope, nope, not dealing with that. Leaves.
Oh my god. And this is in
I've
your
had like
apartment?
yeah, I've had like sleep paralysis. That's when I honestly want to think that's what that was. I would
It
hope it
probably,
would
yeah.
be.
I feel like it. I feel
And
like it could be.
yeah, because it's always something when I'm about to fall asleep where I see or hear something and it
Mm-hmm.
scares the crap out of me. Like I'm not going to sleep now.
Do you have sleep paralysis often?
Just when I'm like had a stressful time, like I
Mm-hmm.
get it now as an adult, and I try not to freak out too much about it because
Yeah.
I learned what sleep paralysis was
Mm-hmm.
afterwards, and then I'm just trying to make sure like, hey, is it this or am I like actually seeing something? And
Yeah. Mm.
I had to try to like weigh the two out sometimes.
Sleep paralysis can be terrifying. I've had
It's
like one
horrifying.
experience maybe,
Yeah.
but even then,
Oh,
I
like
don't ever want to
yeah,
have that again. Jesus.
yeah. It's not fun.
Mm-mm. Good God. Oh, what is it? Taper said she had a spider lady story. That was a spider lady story, right? Is that what you call her? Spider lady?
Yeah, because it was like she had 4 arms and 4 legs, and it was like she was crawling across the ceiling, and she was a spider.
She was on the ceiling? I thought you just said she just came in and she's on the ceiling.
Oh no, it was I was laying flat on my bed, so I just saw it go across the ceiling where the window was.
Was she huge, like the size of a human, or like what
About
this
the size
look like?
of a grown adult, so like 5'3"
Oh my
or
God.
so.
Oh, arachnid woman. Oh my
Yeah,
God.
I'm like, yep, nope.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
I have a question. Okay. Well, I guess I asked about the aliens. Are you convinced that ghosts exist? Are you on the fence? Are you like, no, there's probably
I do believe ghosts exist because the amount of energy someone can put off in the world can leave a mark in this world.
Mm-hmm.
And depending on what kind of energy they wanted to leave behind or had within them, it will determine how strongly they'll come through from the other side, I think.
Yeah.
Because that's just how I think it works.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's why I feel like I'm able to like feel messages from my grandpa, because we had such a strong energy connection.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I love that. That's wholesome.
But like when scary stuff happens, if that person was always raising heck in their life, then yeah, they left behind a strong energy where they have so many memories of being this kind of person.
Yeah. I like that answer. Taper said our cat Odin scared her once because he used to sit like a gremlin. Okay, what is this?
Yeah,
what is this?
When we first got him, we had a dresser and we didn't have our bed frame yet, so our bed was lower than the dresser, and he would sit on the dresser above us, looking like a gremlin in the dark, and scare the crap out of us.
Dude, cats do that and they don't realize they're being creepy. Yeah.
I think he was just angry for some reason, and he just does random stuff because he knows he's gonna get fussed at. He's like a child, honestly. He'll do stuff just to piss you off.
Oh, I swear, cats have their own personality.
It's funny, though.
Yeah.
He's my baby though. He's my little shadow. He always follows me around the house.
My cat did something kind of creepy like that. Well, kind of, because like I was talking to my fiance about her in the bedroom, and she's in the kitchen. She was relaxing in the middle of the kitchen floor. She's just relaxing there. Now I go into the bedroom and I'm talking. I don't remember what we were talking about, but I was talking about her, our cat. Her name was Chloe. We were talking about her. And then I come back to the kitchen and she's sitting on the table. I don't mind if she sits on the table. I'm like, okay, fine. But because I rarely ever eat like on that table that she was sitting on. And so I'm like making food. I don't know what I was. I was probably cutting up vegetables or something. I'm like making food. And there's Chloe sitting on the table still. And then I turn around and her tongue is out. She's just like staring at, like, as if she's giving me like is that what it's called? The raspberry? Like she's just, her tongue is just out and she's just giving me this look. I'm like, did you know that I was talking about you? She turned her head away and put her tongue away. I took that as a yes. I'm like, yeah, you knew I was talking about it. Yeah, she knew.
Don't talk about me. I stick my tongue at you.
Yeah, she knew. Cats are just crazy. I love cats.
Same. Just adorable little babies.
Oh, do you believe that pets can like see things that we cannot? You ever heard that?
Oh, definitely.
Like they're hyper aware.
I've had a
of things.
few. Yeah. My grandmother's dog, I could have sworn up and down she saw something in the dark and it scared the crap out of her. She screamed.
Oh my God.
Like the dog screamed.
Like a yelp?
Because she got scared. Yeah, not like yelp, but like scream like a person.
What does that mean? What does that mean?
I felt so bad. I'm like, I don't know what she saw, but we're leaving.
Oh my God. I'd be terrified. I would pick my dog up and run. I would book it. I'm like,
freak out when, especially if they're angry at it or they get scared and they're like running away. I'm like, okay, we're leaving too.
Yeah, take me with you, because I'm not. Yeah, that's terrifying.
Unless like if they're like just playing with them, like I could have sworn my cat was playing with like a shadow person or something. And
what?
That's creepy, but at the same time, I'm like, I don't feel threatened.
Oh my God.
Oh, Taper says it was his friend that follows him around.
His friend?
Me and Taper both believe that he has like a spirit or entity that follows him around all his life.
Oh.
And he believes that's what was playing with the cat that one day when it was throwing the cat ball back and forth. Because we could have sworn like before we got both our cats because we didn't have them at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, that someone was throwing a ball back and forth from the room where the cat would play fetch with them.
Did you physically see it move?
Yeah, I saw it fly out the room and it scared the crap out of me.
What?
Yeah,
Your life
I
is a
couldn't be mad
book.
because
I
like he was entertaining
swear.
my cat. So yeah,
Oh my god. That
yeah.
is scary.
Luckily I was on lunch for my job, so I just had to go back to work anyway. So I'm like,
Oh,
okay,
let me
you're
leave.
playing with
Yeah.
the cat, just don't kill him.
That's a big nopers. Yeah. Oh man, I'd be
Yeah, I'm
terrified. I
like,
get
nope,
scared. See, I
nope.
get scared so easily. Like
Yeah.
I would feel like I'd have to move. That's how
I
I
didn't really have
feel.
much of a choice. I always broke, so I'm like,
Yeah.
ah,
Well, yeah, that's
we have to live the
understandable.
ghost.
Let
You
me
need to start paying rent then.
let me true. Yeah. Pay rent when. Rent when. Yeah.
Pay rent or like haunt my landlord.
Oh. Can you move on? Can you go to my landlord and hunt them? No, I have this ongoing joke
Tell
with
him
my
I need a
fiance.
discount on our rent.
Yeah. Hey, I rented this house and you didn't say there would be a ghost. Give me
Exactly.
a discount.
You didn't tell me I was coming with a roommate.
Exactly. True. Oh my god. Have you ever heard like ambient noises? I know chat's gonna make fun of me for this because I always say I hear ambient noises. I hear like random noises. But have you ever heard like someone yell your name or someone say your name and no one really?
Yep.
Your life
I
is a
always
movie.
get that where I'm like hearing someone yelling my name, or I sometimes get like a random crow sound I'll hear, like there's a
What?
crow following me, and that one like freaks me out sometimes because I don't like the idea of a crow following me because that's in some cultures that's the sign of death. And I
Really?
don't like it.
I heard
And that
owls.
and sometimes I hear baby crying.
Nope. Nope.
That just
Nope.
comes
I'm
from like
booking it.
living
Nope.
in like yeah,
Nope.
not like creepy baby crying, like baby whining, like hey, I need attention.
Nope.
Not like crying like they're in pain or anything like
Nope.
that.
Nope.
But it doesn't
Nope.
like
Nope.
freak me
Oh
out too
my
bad.
god. I once heard like a woman crying, but then again, it could be a
That
druggie
would've
because
freaked me
I
out,
didn't
yeah.
live in the best neighborhood. It could have been a
Yeah.
druggie, but I did hear a
If it
woman
was an
crying.
adult, that probably would freak me out more because it's like, is it a demon? I could probably outrun a demon, maybe.
Oh my
If it's a
god.
person, I don't want to fight a person.
Yeah. It was like right behind my house, so I was like
I
chilling
don't
on the
want to fight
porch.
a crackhead.
Yeah, true. Yeah, no, they got like superhuman strength. I can't. No,
Yeah,
they're
no,
winning.
I'm
They're
good.
winning. At that point, like I don't
Yeah,
have crack,
They
but
can
like
have whatever I have on me. You can have
yep,
it. Just
take it. Take my shoes. Take it all. I don't want that superhuman strength anywhere near me.
I don't want to fight you.
Mm-hmm. Taper says he was like my best buddy when I was younger. Oh.
Oh yeah, his ghost friend. Yeah, they used to play video games together. Apparently, he scared the crap out of his mom.
Really?
Yeah, he what was that one time he's Taper said that they were playing video games and like the controller was floating and it scared the crap out of his mom.
Stop it right now. No.
I wasn't there because obviously this was before when he was kids.
Oh my god.
Yeah, Taper, like I say, Taper has like crazier stuff.
Taper has lived life, huh? Jesus.
Yeah, and I have witnessed some of it, so I'm like, I can't say he's lying.
Really? You've seen some stuff with him, like being with him, like strange things?
Me and him both have like we don't like mirrors, and definitely
same.
When he's in the room,
I don't like my face. No, that's my reason.
Yeah, you can definitely like, hey, that's not normal. That's not how a shadow works.
Wait, excuse me? Run that by me one more time, Mrs. Kitty.
Whenever
happened?
you see Taper's shadow when he's walking past a light or a mirror, it'll do something that's not normal.
Can we get an example? Like, does it move before he moves?
Sometimes, or like it'll be look like there's like someone standing behind him. Taper wants to know if you would like him to elaborate.
Yes, sure, yes, please, by all means.
1 sec.
What? Your shadow moves without you? Hello?
Occasionally. A couple times I've had more than one.
Tell us like your most memorable one then. Give us like a quick rundown.
So when I was 6, I remember being in the backyard playing catch with my best friend.
Mm-hmm.
And the ball would just stop midair and fly back to me.
Did your best friend have a name?
According to my neighbor.
Do you remember?
He's never told me a name, and I don't really want to ask him and make him mad.
No, yeah, I understand. Don't yeah, okay. All right. Okay. That's You've lived life, Taper. You've lived life,
yeah,
brother.
I live with Taper. Yeah.
Ooh, Lord, I don't know. Oh my God, that's terrifying.
Like I'm used to, like I said, I like scary stuff, but I usually know when to get out when I don't, like it gets creepy enough.
Yeah. Wow. Are you like okay, I always like to say this, that I feel like if you do believe in spirits or things that are not of this world, a lot of the times they can feed off the negative energy that you
Being
give
an empath.
off. I used to live in like this really not the best neighborhood, and this is when I first moved out. So I was like 18, 17 maybe. I moved out like 18, I think it was 18 or 17. So I moved out pretty early. So this is my first home that I moved into, and I really think that home was like haunted, or it had a lot of dark energy. I don't know. It was bad, because me and my fiance would always get in an argument, and every time we would see things like that aren't normal. Like I would see random shadows of like a grown, and this is like a tall man wearing a hat. I remember one time our argument got so bad that I went into the living room and I saw that like the shadow was standing outside my like living room window. I can see it, and it ran to the side, and to the side of my house there's another window there, and it just ran, and I'm like, and there's a close off on my backyard. Like there's like the fence, it's like all shrubs, it's all fenced in the back. Like you can't, if you go into the backyard, you can't get out without going the same way you got in. And so I saw it.
Scary.
Yeah, I saw it run back there. And I'm like, at that point, I'm like, babe, I know we're arguing. I know I'm mad. Screw that. There's someone outside like our house. I just saw them. So we go into the backyard. There's literally nobody there. I saw a grown like shadow. Like this is a human. Like I saw it wearing a hat. Have you ever experienced that? Like you're having an argument and like something manifests? Or has that
Like
never
the
happened?
only things I've ever had happen, like if me and Taper, we rarely argue, so like stuff like that doesn't really happen. But
yeah,
the one time that we were arguing, it was like right after we visited my family, because my family is really toxic, and anytime we deal with them, we always end up arguing about something, because they're not really a good influence on us whenever we were around them, and we were arguing about something that happened with them, and all of a sudden a box of like noodles like flew off the table, and we just both looked at each other, stopped, like what the heck was that about?
Oh my
and we just
God.
completely forgot what we were arguing about, because it was just like someone was telling us to stop arguing because it was dumb. It was dumb to be arguing about it. Yeah.
Imagine I live with a ghost and they just said, "Oh, get it over with."
Yeah, exactly. It's like, oh, okay, I'll shut up now.
Oh my God, yeah, that really.
As far as like the shadow people stuff, I personally never actually like seen one other than like the sleep paralysis, but my mom and sister both had a very vivid experience where
shadow people.
My mom, when she was younger, she was in the middle of doing dishes, and she could have sworn up and down that she saw a man look into the window over the sink. But the problem was where the sink window was nearly almost 11 feet off the ground.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Ew. Oh
like
my
there's
God.
no 12-foot person standing outside a window.
Shaquille O'Neal is outside the kitchen. Oh
like,
my God.
What the heck? And then when my sister, this was right after my grandfather had passed, so we, my sister thought it was my grandpa that she was seeing. She could have sworn that she saw a man in a top hat standing in the side of the room, and she was trying to wake up my mom to say, "Hey, Mom, there's somebody in the room with us." But my mom, she just couldn't get up. She just fell back asleep. And my sisters just stayed up all night staring at this person in the corner of the room.
Oh, was she scared or like?
Yeah. I mean, she's like 6 when this happened.
Oh, okay, she's a child. Like, I thought it was like one of those like warm presents or something. Yeah, I'd be scared. I'd be terrified. Oh no, I think I'm lagging. Chat. Oh no, did we lag out? Oh no, we dropped the call. We dropped the call. Oh no, chat. Oh no, I'm doing stuff. Okay. Oh. Hello? Testing?
There you are.
Don't tell me it's spirits. Oh, I'm scared.
Sorry.
Okay, no, welcome back. I'm like, all I heard was like, you cut out. I'm like, what's happening? Oh no.
Sorry. Yeah, the right and perfect mode just disappear.
Oh my God. Yeah, it's okay. Okay, well, back to the subject at hand.
Oh yeah, my sister, she stayed up all night just staring at this person until the sun came out, and then they were gone, and she was finally able to fall asleep.
Sorry, I was a bit distracted. And one of my neighbors, like, there's a plaza, the window's open. He's like staring up at my window, and he looked offended. What did I do? Okay, I'm sorry. I cut you off. I'm so sorry. Go on.
You're good.
It just threw
I
me
was
off.
just
I'm
looking
sorry.
at Shaq, and Greenie is like, "Oh, throws noodles, stopped fighting."
Yeah. That's Greenie for you, I swear. He's got an emote for everything. Don't ask him about the egg.
Oh God.
Yeah,
Not
don't
the
ask
egg.
him. Don't ask him.
Just spams egg. Hi, Odin.
What were we saying?
Oh, my cat is climbing on me. It's like he's pushing the button.
Oh.
I think that's how the phone cut out.
Oh, maybe that's what it was, huh?
He's like, "Hey, pay attention to me."
Oh, cute.
Yeah, I've had like random weird stuff just always happen. It's just I'm just always confused.
Mm-hmm. I'm more scared than confused. I feel sometimes people are watching. I have that feeling sometimes.
I get that sometimes where recently when my new job that I started, we were opening the store, so the mall was relatively empty.
Mm-hmm.
And I had finished putting the gate up, and as I'm walking back to the register, I could
Mm-hmm.
have sworn I had someone like walk in right behind me, but the bell didn't go off, so I'm like trying to check the bell.
Mm-hmm.
Turn around, there's nobody there. I'm
Were
like,
you alone in the
okay.
store at that time?
My only other person was my supervisor, but they were already in the back, so I'm like, huh.
That
that's
is
fine.
terrifying.
And so I'm like, was it just like a mall walker changed their mind or something? Because like the mall opened.
They just backed out. They're like, nope, never mind.
Yeah.
I don't want this. Yeah, but
And
I
so
mean,
I'm like, what the heck? But then after I tell my coworker, I'm like, I could have sworn someone was behind me.
yeah.
My coworker was like, oh yeah, the maintenance guy, he passed away recently. I'm like, what?
What? Okay, tell me that. Why?
Like, don't tell me that.
Yeah. Oh my god. That's
And then
terrifying.
Taper goes, because this is the mall that's nearby his home, because the mall that I'm working at is his hometown.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, oh, almost like 15 people have died at that mall. I'm like, don't tell me that. I have to work there.
Oh my god. I have to go there tomorrow. Don't tell me that. Yeah.
I know, right? I'm like, I have to work tomorrow. Don't do that.
Oh my god. Are you easily scared? Are you a jumpy person? Like someone goes boo and like you get scared easily?
I can be. Definitely if I'm not like expecting it or something. Like if I go to a haunt or something, I usually like laugh my way through it.
Oh. Wait, is laughing like you're coping? Like I'm fine, everything's fine.
yeah, definitely. Like the room is on fire, but I'm gonna laugh it off.
Yeah, I get that. I'm fitting in with you guys. I'm not scared.
Yeah, definitely.
I feel that. I also like that's also what I do. I feel uncomfortable. I'm laughing.
Yep, definitely. You gotta laugh to not cry.
No, well, I mean, if you scare me enough, I think I'll cry.
Yeah, definitely. Oh yeah, I've had moments where Taper he was hiding behind the door, but it was just dark enough where I couldn't see it all.
Oh my god.
And he jumped out and I started crying. He was like, I'm sorry, I wasn't trying to scare you that bad. I'm like, he just got me that good though.
Yeah, I think my fiance's done that a couple of times where he'll like hide in his closet or something and he'll be like, babe, come here, and I'll come into the room like, where'd you go? So I go into the kitchen, go in the living room. I'm like, where are you? I'm like, I go into the bathroom, he's nowhere there. I walk into the room because it's dark and he'll be like, here I am. I'll be like, ah, okay.
Yeah.
And
my Taper does that too, and it pisses me off sometimes.
Yeah, and they wonder where my paranoia comes from.
Exactly.
Oh. But God, you gotta love him. You gotta love Taper for that. I mean, he keeps gotta change things up, keep things exciting.
Just make sure my heart is working.
Yeah, true. Oh, do you have a favorite Halloween candy? Are you not a candy person? Yeah. Well, candy in general, I guess.
I'm a very big candy person. I definitely have a sweet tooth. I think my go-to candy though would be chocolate, honestly. That or
chocolate.
Gummies.
Ooh, okay. I love gummies. Oh my god, I flippin' love gummies so much. Oh, do you like candy corn? Or are you one of those people that hate candy corn?
I don't like candy corn. Everyone's like, why you don't like candy corn? It's so good. It tastes like wax to me.
Really? I love
I don't
candy
like
corn.
it.
It's super
I don't know
sweet.
if I'm
I
just
love
always
it.
getting a bad one, but it just tastes like wax.
I'm always buying bad candy corn. No, I think you probably hate it, Mrs. Kitty. You probably hate it.
Like I tried getting a chance, but it just tastes like wax.
It's super sweet though, yeah, and the
Yeah.
consistency. It's not. I wouldn't. It's not the best, but it's. I like it. It's good. I especially like the ones that are little pumpkins. But maybe that's just me
Those
liking
are
it.
ones that my mom would always get, but I thought they were they're like decorative soap or something because they don't taste.
They look
good to
like
me.
soap. They really do. They look like soap. If
Yeah.
anything, maybe you think they taste like soap, but yeah, they do
That's
look
probably
like.
what it is. Like my brain is like it's soap. It's not candy.
Yeah. I don't know why I burp now because of COVID. I burp now, and it's like I taste
Yeah.
soap. I taste soap. I hate that. I hate that.
You're
That's
very
a thing.
sanitized. That's all. You're clean on the inside out.
You know, maybe what it was is like when I had COVID, like I used a lot of hand sanitizer, like a lot, because I didn't want to infect anyone if I had to go out. I didn't want to be infectious.
Yeah.
Like if I absolutely
Yeah.
ran out of food and I need to get food, I'm sorry, I'm in and out. I'm fast. But I used a lot of Germex, like a lot of hand sanitizer. And so maybe this, like when because if I didn't have a sense of smell, I didn't know how strong the hand sanitizer was. Maybe that effed up all my senses. I don't know.
Yeah.
But I taste soap randomly when I burp. It's weird.
Yeah. My little my brother-in-law, he caught COVID as well.
Oh, I'm
and
sorry.
it messed up his sense of smell and taste to a point where he was very confused on food. There's like even food now where he can't eat it because he can't taste it right anymore. It messed up his taste and sense of smell that bad.
Yeah.
He's all right now, but still, it was like
How old
that
is
sucks.
How old is he?
I believe he's turning 16 coming up in November.
That's still a baby.
16 next month.
Yeah. It sucks. I can't taste orange the same. Like artificial orange. I haven't like real orange. I think that tastes just like an orange. But anything artificial like orange soda, any orange candy, any orange flavored gummies, it just I find it disgusting now. It just tastes gross. I don't know why. It sucks though. I hope that you don't get it, Mrs. Kitty, or that you and Taper stay safe.
So far, I've been lucky. Taper's been lucky. Like we had a few scares, but when we got tested, they said we were fine for the most part.
Okay, that's good though. I hope you guys don't. Of course,
we've had like the regular flu and stuff like that, but that was just normal for season changing and stuff like that. But
I would have been happy if it was just a flu for me. No, I just got COVID. I never get sick too.
Yeah. That's why whenever because I'm working in the public now, I fuss the Taper like, hey, make sure you put your mask on properly now and just be safe. Use hand sanitizer as much as possible. Like if you have to go out, make sure you have a face mask on. And a lot of people are like, oh, it doesn't work. They do work as long as you have a proper mask on.
I just think people want to rebel.
Like only like $3.
Yeah, I just people just want to rebel. I feel it's just I don't know. But what do you want to take the chance that you're not giving it to someone? I'm sorry. Go on, Mrs. Kitty.
Oh no, you're good. I was just gonna say, I had one lady come into my store where she was like, they're going to start telling us we don't have to wear masks. They already have a cure.
Okay, sure.
The vaccine hasn't even been approved for everyone to use it yet, though.
People are being optimistic about this. Honestly, they're being too optimistic.
It wasn't even like being mixed, but she was just saying it just to be saying, and her boyfriend, who was also shopping with her, looked at her like, "Are you crazy?" And
why are
she
you
like
with
shut
her?
up
No,
and like moused away and everything. It was so funny. It was like, "Oh my god, your boyfriend told you to shut up."
Oh no.
Well, I didn't say anything to her because like obviously I can't say when I'm at work.
Yeah, you're just like
yeah, here's your receipt. Bye.
Yeah, please leave.
Yeah, get out of my store.
I'm done. Oh my god. I don't know why people are so opposed to wearing it, but I really hope you and Taper don't get it.
Same. I hope you stay healthy and don't catch it again.
I hope not. I really hope not. That was awful. Such an awful experience. I feel like nobody should go through that.
It sounds awful.
Ooh, lordy. Especially for those who have underlying issues already. Like
Yeah, definitely. My even though I don't talk to her, the last I heard from my sister, she's 18 and has a pacemaker now. Because she got COVID. Yeah.
She's 18?
Yep.
She's
18
a baby.
And now has a pacemaker. Yeah.
I'm so sorry. In theory, you can catch it again. Apparently, I don't know if I don't know too much about it or what it's evolved to, but I mean, better safe than sorry.
I'm afraid what's going to happen during this flu season, honestly, because with everything, when it gets cold, everyone wants to act like that hand sanitizers exist.
Yeah.
Just everyone stay healthy, and if you don't have to go out, just don't go out.
Please, please, please. Please just stay safe, all right? Even if you think the mask doesn't do anything, even if you think that, wouldn't you rather be safe than sorry?
Yeah, better safe than sorry.
I don't know. Okay. Honestly, I think those are all the notes that I had written down. But I have a couple questions left, just off the top of my head. Mrs. Kitty Doodle, what are you working on now? Are you working on anything now? What are you doing now with stream or like with artwork? Just to touch back on mainly you. Are you working on anything now? Mm-hmm.
I'm not necessarily working anything hard on anything right now, other than trying to save up for another apartment so I can get back to my streaming setup and stuff like that, because right now we're living with our in-laws. The only thing art-wise I'm actually working on is drawing the Monster High girls. And I think that's about it, honestly.
Okay. Well, if you could shout out anything, shout out your socials, your Twitch, your TikTok, which would you say you're most active? Go ahead, just shout them out. Tell us where we can find you.
Like I said, I'm most active right now on TikTok just because it's easier to do.
Do it.
I hang out in Swiss's stream all the time.
She plugs me in all the time, but go follow her. She does not need to do that.
I'm just on TikTok mostly.
Yeah, go follow her TikTok. Listen, all you beautiful boomers, zoomers, doesn't matter what you are, go. Hell, I'll even learn TikTok, okay?
When
I
Swiss
need
makes
to.
her account, follow her.
Nope, I don't listen. Mrs. Kitty, follow Mrs. Kitty. Go follow her on Twitch. Do you have a YouTube? Do you make any content? Be like painting or any of your artwork there?
But not really.
Okay, all right. Okay, well, mainly TikTok, y'all. Go follow her. Yeah. Twitch, TikTok, all that jazz. Go, do it now. Mrs. Kitty, I really appreciate you coming on. I really do.
Swissy roll.
No, it's not. It's not at all. It's Mrs. Kitty Doodle. Please go follow Mrs. Kitty. Please. She's too kind. She's such a lovely soul, honestly. So talented. And I really want you guys to get to know her. I hope you got to know her a little now, at least. Y'all, please go check her out.
I appreciate it, though, Swiss. You're awesome.
I appreciate you.
Everyone subscribe. Follow. Make sure you hit the follow button.
Go follow Mrs. Kitty, y'all. Do yourself a favor. You'll be entertained. You'll be odd. You'll be taken aback. Go. Do it now. Mrs. Kitty, I appreciate you. I hope you have a wonderful
appreciate you, Swiss.
day, rest of your evening. Tell Taper I said bye. I appreciate you. Thank you for coming on. I hope to...
You and your fiance and everybody at home, stay safe, stay healthy. I appreciate you and stay awesome.
Oh, wholesome Mrs. Kitty. See, this is why you need to follow her, dude. Do it now. Do it now. Thank you for joining. I'll catch you later. I hope to have you on in the future. You were such a flippin' great guest to have, honestly. You have such exciting, incredible stories.
Same. You had some really spooky stories. More spooky stories than I had.
Spider Lady? Hello? Excuse me?
Yeah, Spider Lady.
Okay.
Living with a demon.
Yeah. The new book, Mrs. Kitty book. Living with a demon. Oh no. I'll catch you later, Mrs. Kitty. Bye.
Thank you. Okay, bye.
Thank you. Y'all, go check out our beautiful, wonderful Mrs. Kitty. Honestly, this woman is fantastic. That was Mrs. Kitty Doodle. You can find her everywhere. Honestly, TikTok, Twitch. She's mainly on TikTok, though. So if you guys want to go check her out. She also has an Instagram, too, I believe. I could be wrong. I'm not sure if she's active on her Instagram. But y'all, our mods have her socials. Please, go check her out. For if you don't have all the links and you still want to know a little bit more about Mrs. Kitty Doodle, by all means, go. Click her link. They should all be in her panels below. Chat. That's going to conclude today's podcast. I don't think we're going to have an afternoon stream for the rest of the day. I'm just going to call it. I'm just going to end it. Thank you for joining episode 4. Is this episode 4? Episode 5. Episode 4. It's episode 4. Y'all, thank you for joining. I appreciate you. Look out for the next November podcast. I don't know who we're gonna have as a guest, chat. I don't know. But before we end stream, thank you to... Give me some of that music. Give me some of that outro music. Sorry for the ear rape. It was really loud on my end. I hope it wasn't really loud on your end. It probably was. Thank you for joining. That's episode 4 with Mrs. Kitty Doodle. Be sure to check her out. A big thank you to Babaloo Frifas, thank you for the follow. Santa Slays, thank you for the follow. I appreciate you. Meg, thank you for the bits. You beautiful bean. 200 oops. Thank you, Blixie, for the raid, man. I really appreciate you. Thank you, Death Senpai, for the follow today. I really honestly appreciate you. Thank you so very much. Y'all have been flipping tits. Amazing. My ears, I am so sorry. I apologize. I promise I'll get better at being a podcast host. Probably not, let's be honest. Please be sure to check out our beautiful, wonderful people in chat as well who stream, like Eskioto. Go check out Eskioto. He streams here live on Twitch. Go check out our beautiful butter bands, all our lovely mods in here that do stream. Y'all, keep an eye out for them. Thank you so much. I'll catch you later. Bye! Jammies, 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 yes. Jammies, jammies, jammies. Wait, let me find my song. Where's my song? Let me give you an outro. We're not using our regular outro. I'm looking for the one I want.